Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wings Inc. Wrestling Conference. Before I begin, please subscribe. Always give me a thumbs up. Please like the video, comment below. I do engage in the comments. Today, I am doing the Money in the Bank predictions. As of right now, it's not in order, but I'm going to put it in the order that I think it might go. So, I don't know. It'll be different. This Money in the Bank only have 4 matches, not 5, 4. Maybe that might change. Maybe this upcoming SmackDown, they might add a 5th match. I don't know. But as of right now, it's only 4 matches for the Money in the Bank. And we're going to do each one of them one by one, who I think is going to win, who I want to win, my pick, who I think is going to win. Let's get right into it. The first match, which I think it would be the women's Money in the Bank match. In the women's Money in the Bank match have Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Verker. So I like this match. I'm interested in this match because none of the women in this match have won the Money in the Bank. I think a few of them have been in the Money in the Bank before, but overall, none of them won. Not one Money in the Bank. So this is a good one, meaning that we're going to get a brand new wrestler winning the Money in the Bank. There's really good names in here that could win the Money in the Bank. Just who I think is going to win, or who I want to win, not what I think. Who I would like to win on this lineup. Very good lineup, to be honest with you. We have two new wrestlers that just came up on the main roster, which is Stephanie Verker and Julia. I would like to pick one of those two, but they brand new, just got there. I don't think they're gonna have them win Money in the Bank that quick. Even though Stephanie Verker won the women's NXT Women's Champion and the women's North American Champion. Like I said, Stephanie Verker just got there. Julia just got there. Rhea Ripley, do she need it? Not really. She's the most over female wrestler in the WWE right now. Roxanne Perez, another one that just got called up. She's another one. Alexa Bliss. So my pick is going to be Naomi. I'm picking Naomi as my wild card. I don't know if she's going to win. She might win. I don't know. But that's just my pick, Naomi. The reason why, because one, I like the new character. She have developed this caution character, this new caution heel character. Very enjoying it. When she was going for the Women's World Championship, she was being like side plate, like hit to the side because of Tiffany Stratton, or every time she was going for the championship, Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton kept basically messing her up every time she went for the championship, so she never got her due. So I think this is a good callback of her winning the Money in the Bank and actually cashing in on the person who kept stopping her from getting the title. And on top of that, that would put more feud between her, Bianca, and Jade. That's just my opinion. Who y'all think is going to win, or who you want to win, or who's your choice for the women's Money in the Bank? Mine is Naomi. But what I like to do is I like to pick my overall pick, but I also like to pick my little wild card. Even though I said Naomi's my wild card, but Naomi's my pick. But if I had to pick another, I will probably say Roxanne Perez. So my main pick is Naomi. My wild card, Roxanne Perez. All right, going on to the next match. Like I said, it's not in order. It's only 4 matches. They're not in. I don't know the real order of what it is. I'm just putting it the way I think it would be. So I just did the women. Now we're going to throw in Laura Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. Last chance match for the WWE Women Intercontinental Championship match. If Lynch Becky Lynch lose, she can no longer challenge for the title for as long as Victoria is the champion. If Victoria lose, she will be forced to raise Lynch's hand and acknowledge Lynch as the better woman. So this feud has been going on for a while, for a couple of months, ever since she returned. Ever since she returned and basically partnered up with Laura Victoria, which is crazy because they teamed up, won the tag titles, lost the tag titles the following night on Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch ended up turning on Laura Victoria, and they've been having this feud for a while. They had a PLE match where Laura Victoria did beat Becky Lynch. And so now it seems like they're running it back. The feud's still going. So now it's going to be Becky Lynch versus Laura Victoria for the Women's kind of Championship. My pick for this match will be Becky Lynch winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship. The reason why I say this, because ever since Laura had that belt is trash. Didn't do nothing. She barely defends it. Like, it's just, put it on someone that's, I'll probably say, will put more prestige to that title. Becky Lynch will put way more prestige to that title. Just like when Chelsea Green had the Women's United States Championship, it was way better, popular. The fans love it. Zelina Vega have it. Dead silence when she comes out. No one cares. No one cheers for her. The belt means it's trash when she has it. So I think if Becky Lynch have that title, it put more prestige to it. And plus, this will probably bring back Bayley, so Bayley can fight the person who attacked her, the person who took her out. So that's my pick. Who's your pick? Let me know in the comment section. All right, going on to the third match. I think, well, they can either do it this way. They can either have the tag match, or they can have the Money in the Bank, the men's Money in the Bank. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just flip it. The men's Money in the Bank match will be the main event for me. So the next third match of the night will be the tag team match, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. I don't think this match should be the main event of Money in the Bank, but I think this will be the next match. Cody Rhodes basically returned at Saturday Night Main Event, helping out Jey, basically coming out, helping Jey Uso when he was getting attacked by John Cena in the Jey Uso versus Logan Paul at Saturday Night Main Event. This thing came out of nowhere, to be honest with you. Barely any build-up. Don't really have no interest in this at all. No investment in this thing at all. It seemed like they just flung it together just to put this man on the PLE. Do I care for this match? No. I'm gonna pick a winner who I think is gonna win. Most likely, I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. I think that's the better way to go out of this. It still doesn't take no momentum from John Cena or Logan Paul. It's a tag match. Most likely, Logan Paul is going to take the fall in this match. Definitely Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso going over. Not much in this match. Not much cares in this match. Really don't. I don't know. Like the Cena run, the heel run, this right here, but straight up, but can't stand it. It's stupid. I know this is probably like the worst mistake they ever did. I know he probably regrets it, or probably not. I don't know. John Cena, he's still getting paid anyway. But to me, trash. All right, so going on to the main event, the men's Money in the Bank for the men's championship match contract. We have Solo Sikoa versus LA Knight versus Penta versus Seth Rollins versus Andrade versus El Grande Americano. In this, I believe Seth Rollins was a former Money in the Bank winner. I think he's the only one. He's the only one that won the Money in the Bank, so he got more experience in the Money in the Bank. I think a few of them have been in a ladder match, so some of them have some kind of experience in a ladder match. Who I think is going to win the men's Money in the Bank? And my pick, just like how I pick Naomi as my pick of the women's Money in the Bank, my pick for the men's Money in the Bank is going to be El Grande Americano. Why? Because Chad Gable need his. Even though that's not Chad Gable. But still, like, come on, man. This like just the storyline of El Grande winning the Money in the Bank and him carrying the briefcase, and also Chad Gable carrying the briefcase. And then when he finally sit there and cash in his Money in the Bank, and he takes the mask off, and it's been in Chad Gable this whole time. All I know is I think this is time. This is Chad Gable's time. He's been having the best time of his life. I'm loving everything he does. Loving the character. I think this is really going to step up the game of American Made. I'm definitely probably going to see the Creed brothers getting the tag titles down the line soon, especially if you have him being Money in the Bank. I don't know. Penta, no. For some reason, I don't know what they're going to do with Penta, but Penta's definitely not winning. Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is my wild card because I'm liking his character development. I like his solo. The solo character is amazing. Him winning Money in the Bank would be perfect. I know he's not my first choice, but he is my wild card. Chat and Grande Americano and Solo has been on the best run right now. To me, I think that no one can hate Americano. No one can hate El Grande. No one can hate Solo and what he's doing. So if you have Jacob Fatu as the United States Championship champion, and you also have Solo as the Money in the Bank, and that ego that's gonna go, it's gonna go crazy. LA Knight will probably be everyone else's pick because it's in Los Angeles, it's in LA. A lot of people will probably pick Seth Rollins because it's Seth Rollins. He got this new group going on. But I think what's going to happen is Seth Rollins is going to be close to grabbing the briefcase, and CM Punk is going to be the one that comes and ruins it. So Seth Rollins is not winning. CM Punk is going to make sure he's not going to win because I think what they're going to do with Punk and Seth is that we're going to get Punk and Seth at SummerSlam. Andrade. Let's just leave it at that. So that's my pick for the men's Money in the Bank. My main pick is El Grande Americano. My wild card is Solo Sikoa. This have only been 4 matches for Money in the Bank. Not a lot. Maybe it might be 5 on the upcoming SmackDown. We don't know. But as of right now, it's only 4 matches. Very looking forward for the men and women's Money in the Bank. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, John Cena, Logan Paul match. I can care less. Laura Vaquera, Becky Lynch. Not so, it's so, but I think if Becky Lynch win, it'll put more interest on that. It's kind of women's, it's kind of championship, especially when you got Evolution coming up. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching the Wayne's Inc. Wrestling Conference. This has been the Money in the Bank predictions. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps out the video. Give me a like. That really helps out the video too. Comment below. I do engage in the comments. Let me know who you think is going to win. Who's your pick? Who's your main pick? And who's your wild card? Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment below. I will be out, and I will see you on the results of Money in the Bank. Catch you on the next video. I'm out.